Hello, happy new month, right? That's the buzz around. Everyone is shouting happy new month, blah 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 blah, saying every kind of prayer point and good. It's all good, it's all nice. But then what happens next after your whole happy new month? You said happy new month January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and this is December. Saying happy new month is not an accomplishment. Yes, we are grateful to God for life, good. But then what next? Quickly, let me tell you to do this. If you did actually, find your jotter, the one you used at the beginning of the year, or your notepad or your diary, and look at the New Year resolutions you wrote. Now, how many have you been able to tick out? How many have you been able to accomplish? How many have you been able to achieve to this part of 2016? Honestly, I'm not against celebrations, I'm not against happy moments, but I'm more for reflections. On days like this, I think it's appropriate we reflect on our lives that we've lived so far. You understand? And I would want to talk about that in the context of metamorphosis of change. And looking at the life of a butterfly, I would want us to quickly consider what it actually means to change. I'm not talking of APC or PDP or those jargons, no. I'm talking about real change. And if we take a good look at the life of a butterfly, it's quite amazing what we can learn from there. Each and every one of us, when we see a butterfly on a flower or in a garden, we appreciate its beauty. But then it went through a process, a very stressful and strenuous process before it could get to that beauty it is presently. And my challenge with many young people like you and I is that we've just focused on that butterfly, we focus on that beauty, and then we're not bothered about thinking about where did it come from, how did it change to become what it became. The butterfly was not born that way. Actually, the butterfly was created first as a seed. It came in as a seed, a very small seed, underneath a leaf. And after a period of time, it hatched itself. And then the first thing it did after coming out was begin to eat, begin to feed. And now let me relate that to you and I. When you discovered your talent, you discovered your potential, that seed that God has planted in you, when you found that seed, what happens next in your life? Do you sit down waiting for people to come and feed you, for people to give you a platform, for people to believe in you? Or you move on and begin to feed from that area you find yourself? At the point a butterfly moves from an egg to a caterpillar or a larvae, there's nowhere else for it to eat but that very place it finds itself. So yes, you've discovered your talent somewhere. Your eating process begins in that place you found yourself. That's when you begin to learn. That's when you begin to understand the basics of who you are. Because without that, you cannot grow. And that is what this butterfly does. It eats. And the more it eats, the more it becomes bigger. And then there's a unique thing that happens. The more it eats, the more bigger it gets, the more it sheds its skin out. What does that mean? That at some point, you have to learn, unlearn, and relearn. That means you have to know something, unknow it, and then know it again. So it's quite important. Very, very